Hi, my name is Samuel Benavides. I'm a writer and director and producer. I first started by just making movies. I was 20 years old. The idea of producing a non-film film was just completely obscure. Nobody was doing it, and the biggest reason why is because you didn't have access. Today you can obviously make a film through an iPhone or any other medium, and when I was 20, those things weren't available. What I did is I started enrolling all these small video outlets across the state of Wisconsin, where I'm from, and I was able to essentially hijack equipment at night through technical colleges or even the public broadcast system. I started making this movie called Forgotten Breath, and it took me all summer in 1997, and I held auditions for it, and I harassed the newspapers, I harassed Borders Books, and I got attention for what I was doing anywhere I could, and I ended up putting it into theaters. What happened to me then was I knew this was how I was going to spend the rest of my life. Writing stories, producing stories, and getting as many stories as I can out to the public. This movie I'm launching now is called World Peace. It's about two adversaries, Jared and Roy. This is just as if you got dropped inside this huge office with these two men dueling each other. Now they have a special ability. They can access each other's minds at any given moment. And it's through these dreams that they really kind of explore their powers as world leaders, whatever they may be. They might just be normal guys, we don't know, but based on their conversation, it sounds as if they're a whole lot more than that. And I cast a talented actor named Josh Server to play both roles.
Hey guys out there, my name is Josh Server, and I am been a professional actor most of my life. Got started when I was 9 years old. Was lucky enough to get a big break when I was about 13, 14 years old on a Nickelodeon show called All That. It was a sketch comedy show, kind of like the first Saturday Night Live for kids of its time. And by the time I was in my 20s, we had done over 6 seasons, 100 plus episodes where I got to bring to life a lot of different characters, all sketch, all fun. My fans have always seen me do comedy, and I love comedy. I love being funny, and I do pretty good at it, but it's always been that silly, zany, wacky sketch comedy stuff. This is a role where I actually get to play two different people. That's the coolest thing about being an actor, is that you get to indulge those things in yourself that are maybe not socially acceptable or morally acceptable or whatever. And what draws me to this role is that I actually get to do that with two different individuals, but play them both myself. This is a serious film, and I am literally playing two crazy roles, like psychopaths, and I don't think anybody's ever seen me do that. I know that I can do it, and I think one of the things that Sam and I discussed, and why he's so excited about me doing this role, is that I can bring a little bit of that extra energy from that comedy world and living in that space for so long, but on a whole nother level. So I'm excited for them to go on this journey with me.
I also consider myself an advocate for an audience. It's not enough to write and direct a script. It's not enough to produce a film, although those are tremendous feats. But you really have to make sure you're giving an experience to the audience, one that they can remember, whatever that experience may be. Those are my least favorite films, ones that are just so forgettable. So I constantly strive to make better movies, but this one will be 10 or 11 minutes that you'll never forget.
I think it's important for you to get involved because, first and foremost, I think it's important to support independent filmmakers, people with passion and are people who are out there being creative. And I'm really excited about this with Sam in this space. Sam is absolutely brilliant, and it's important when you're doing these independent short films to work with someone who's credited in this space, and he's won all these amazing awards of excellence. He just brings a level of excitement and creativity to this project.
By having Josh play both roles, we'll be able to manipulate a narrative that we all experience. Oftentimes, no matter what industry you're in, no matter how you're spending your time, student, engineer, filmmaker, you've got to talk to yourself all day long, right? And oftentimes, I find myself carrying out entire narratives, different personalities of myself, in order to solve a problem. Each memory of mine becomes almost its own distinct personality. Now, maybe I sound crazy to you, but I'm willing to bet that I'm perfectly normal. This movie is kind of a little exploration into really how you and I are as people. These are completely distinctive characters. This isn't any type of trick where at the end you find out, oh, it was really him the whole time. It's two totally different characters, but they share the same mind, maybe.
We all have both of these sides of us in our personality, whether we admit it or not. And again, getting to explore that is really cool. So these guys are multifaceted, and they're different and all the same at the same time.
Because I decided to cast the same characters, I need to shoot essentially almost every shot twice. Originally, I'd mapped this out to shoot it in a day, maybe a day and a half, but I need some more time. I need some more time with my DP, the camera. So we've got 80% of our budget, and we're looking for $2,500 more, and we're looking for your help to help us accomplish that.
This is one of those films that people are going to be able to see, watch, and experience, and it's going to change maybe the way that they look at themselves because of the characters and the depth of the characters. We have high expectations. It's just not just gonna sit on a shelf somewhere. We want people to see this.
My last 3 films, they're also signed to Shorts International. This is a distribution company that manages Shorts TV, sells content to Sundance Channel in 17 countries. The last 3 films of mine are playing all over the world right now. So I'm confident that this film also will be able to be picked up and have distribution, but even if it's just on the film festival market, or even if I just mail you a copy, the audience for my movies have been growing, and I expect this to further that audience attention.
This last extra day or half a day of shooting is going to help me deliver on these roles, and so please, just anything that you can do, just give us a little bit to help this process along, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. It's going to make the experience that much better.
It'd be great if you got involved on whatever level. We have a lot of cool stuff you can participate in. You can even become an executive producer by donating $1,000 or more, or you can donate as little as $5 and still receive some incredible movie stuff. So I'll stop blabbering, check out the rest of the Kickstarter page, and please help if you can.